sun shines.
Alright, mofos, back on the trail, man. Shit, it's back here at Walker Pass. Took the shuttle out of town. It's a long ass fucking ride, 30 miles up to this goddamn pass, but made it. Had a decent stay in Lake Isabella, even though it's a meth city. Nice and quiet. Yeah, it was much needed. My GI system, my GI tract was all fucked up. Still not 100%, but a lot better than it was going into the pass, that's for sure. Took a bunch of electrolytes, Imodium, all kinds of shit the last couple days, so I think we're good to go. 50 miles from this pass will put us in Kennedy Meadows. As far as today goes, the next few days we're getting up into the upper 80s, low 90s again, so we'll have to take some shade breaks at some point today. I'm hauling 4 liters out of town. We got to climb out of here. It doesn't look too bad, nice and gradual, I would say, but it is a long, gradual climb. 12 miles today will put us at the first spring. It is like almost noon right now, so I'll just try to get to that spring and we'll reevaluate how my body's doing and how we're doing on time. But I'll make it into Kennedy Meadows in 3 days, regardless of what I do today. So take it as it comes. We'll get this climb out of the way, and hopefully I don't start shitting sideways the next couple days. We can get into Kennedy Meadows, relax up for a few days before we start heading up into the Sierra. I'm ready to wrap up this goddamn desert, man. It's gonna be a great fucking day. Alright, mofos, took me a nice little 45-minute shade / lunch break there in the midst of this long ass climb, 5 miles in. Still got another 2.5 miles on this climb, so figured it'd be a nice place to take a little break. It was starting to get pretty fucking hot there. Yeah, it was good. I probably could have taken a nap, but I want to keep pushing for the day since it's already like 2 o'clock. And I didn't really start till about noon today, so we'll get the rest of this 2.5 miles or so of this climb done, and then we're going downhill to the spring. I think we're still about 7 miles from the spring. I'm rocking, I would say, just under 3 liters, so I think I got plenty of water. It is fucking hot though, so we'll at least try to get the rest of this climb out of the way, and we can coast down to that spring. Looking at the map, there's probably some tenting at the spring, but if I got the time, I might push it. There's a tent site, looks like maybe a couple miles past that or so. Maybe we'll dry camp it there. We'll see how we're looking at time when it gets to that spring and see if there's any decent camping down there. But all right, let's get these legs working again. Try to stay as cool as possible, and we'll get down to that fucking water, man. All right, mofos, we're going to call that a day. Did a whopping 13 miles, but I'll take that considering I didn't get on trail till noon today. So I was this close to camping by myself tonight. But one other dude's pitched his tent right next to mine. So whatever, it'll still be quiet tonight. Should have a pretty good sunset. I don't know if you guys can see that coming down behind me right now. No clouds, but the sky should be a little bit colorful. Try to get some decent photos tonight because I didn't take any photos last week with my stomach all jacked up. I just wasn't in the mood for it, and it was kind of blah trail anyway. So I want to take my time tonight with my camera and get some good shots. But after 13 today, that leaves about 37 at Kennedy Meadows. My only goal tomorrow is just get as close as I can so I can roll in there early afternoon or even morning the following day. Probably take a couple of days when we get there to relax, get all my gear sorted before we head up in the snow. But we're almost done with this godforsaken desert. I am so ready to have water plentiful on the ready. I'm sick of these water carriers, sick of the heat. I'm ready to get up in elevation, man. All right, today was a good day. Body's fresh. I have a little strain in my calf that I've had for like a week now. It won't go away, but it's just more of an annoyance than anything else. We'll rest it tonight, push some miles tomorrow. We'll holler at you fuckers in the morning.